The Great War, as World War I was initially known, began in 1914. It marked a turning point in military history. For the first time, armies took to the skies. At first, aircraft were flimsy, unreliable contraptions. They were primarily used for reconnaissance. These early aircraft gave commanders a view of the battlefield never seen before. Early military aviators were not initially tasked with engaging in aerial combat. Their role was to observe enemy positions. They would relay this information back to headquarters. They would often sketch what they saw or even take photographs. However, it wasn't long before encounters in the skies became inevitable. Pilots would wave at each other, sharing a brief moment of camaraderie amidst the chaos of war. As the need for air superiority grew, so too did the desire to deny the enemy the same advantage. During World War I, pilots began carrying pistols and rifles to defend themselves. They even tried dropping grenades and small bombs on enemy positions. It soon became clear that a more effective means of aerial combat was needed. Thus, the fighter plane was born. Engineers began equipping aircraft with machine guns. These guns were synchronized to fire through the rotating propeller blades. This innovation revolutionized air warfare. The skies over Europe became a battleground. Daring pilots engaged in thrilling dogfights. These skilled aviators became national heroes, their names etched in the annals of history. One such legend was Manfred von Richthofen, better known as the Red Baron. World War II saw a rapid acceleration in aircraft technology. The fragile biplanes of World War I gave way to faster, more powerful monoplanes. These aircraft were made of metal. They boasted enclosed cockpits. The iconic fighters of World War II, such as the British Supermarine Spitfire and the American P-51 Mustang, pushed the limits of piston-engined aircraft. These planes engaged in large-scale dogfights. They provided crucial air support for ground troops. However, even as these propeller-driven aircraft reached the pinnacle of their development, a new era was on the horizon. The jet engine, with its promise of incredible speed and power, was about to revolutionize aerial warfare once again. The introduction of jet propulsion marked a turning point in aviation history. Germany introduced the world's first operational jet fighter, the Messerschmitt Me 262, towards the end of World War II. This revolutionary aircraft possessed incredible speed. It was capable of surpassing 500 miles per hour. The jet engine's impact on air combat was immediate and profound. It rendered propeller-driven fighters obsolete. The race was on to develop faster, more agile jet fighters. In 1947, American test pilot Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier. He was flying the experimental Bell X-1. This achievement ushered in the era of supersonic flight. Section 5. Supersonic Standoff Cold War Era. The Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union fueled a relentless pursuit of technological superiority. This competition led to the development of some of the most iconic fighter jets in history. The American F-86 Sabre and the Soviet MiG-15 clashed in the skies over Korea. This marked the first time jet fighters faced each other in combat. The Cold War saw the emergence of supersonic fighters. These jets could fly at speeds exceeding Mach 2, twice the speed of sound. These aircraft were armed with increasingly sophisticated weapons systems. They included air-to-air missiles and advanced radar. Pilots relied on a combination of skill and technology as they engaged in high-speed dogfights. The stakes were higher than ever as the world watched for any sign of escalation in the Cold War. Section 6. Ghosts in the Sky. Stealth technology takes over. As technology progressed, a new concept emerged that would redefine air warfare stealth technology. Stealth aimed to make aircraft virtually invisible to enemy radar. This was achieved through a combination of specialized materials, radar-absorbent coatings, and innovative aircraft design. The Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk, a groundbreaking stealth aircraft, was developed in secret by the United States in the 1970s. Its angular design and radar-absorbent materials made it nearly invisible to enemy radar, allowing it to operate with impunity in contested airspace. The advent of stealth technology forced a fundamental shift in air combat tactics and strategy. No longer could pilots rely solely on speed and maneuverability to survive in the skies. The ability to evade detection and engage the enemy from a position of advantage became paramount. Section 7. Digital dogfights, 5th generation fighters and beyond. The latest generation of fighter jets, known as 5th generation fighters, represents the pinnacle of current aviation technology. These aircraft, which include the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, combine stealth capabilities, supersonic cruise, and advanced avionics to dominate the modern battlefield. These aircraft are designed to operate in highly contested airspace. They can engage multiple targets simultaneously. They can share real-time data with friendly forces, creating a network-centric battle space. Electronic warfare has become as important as traditional dogfighting. Pilots now rely on advanced sensors, electronic countermeasures, and cyber warfare capabilities to gain an edge over their adversaries. Section 8. The future of air power, 6th generation fighters. Even as 5th generation fighters continue to evolve, the development of 6th generation fighters is already underway. While the exact capabilities of these future aircraft remain shrouded in secrecy, several key trends are emerging. 6th generation fighters are expected to be hypersonic, capable of reaching speeds exceeding Mach 5. They will likely incorporate artificial intelligence or AI to assist pilots with complex tasks and decision-making. They might even be optionally manned, allowing them to operate autonomously in certain situations. The development of these advanced technologies promises to reshape the landscape of air warfare. It will usher in an era where speed, stealth, and networked capabilities reign supreme. Section 9. Eyes in the sky drones and the future of unmanned warfare. Unmanned aerial vehicles, commonly known as drones, have become increasingly important in modern warfare. These remotely piloted aircraft can perform a wide range of missions, from reconnaissance and surveillance to strikes and electronic warfare. Drones offer several advantages over manned aircraft. They can stay aloft for extended periods. They can be deployed in high-risk environments without putting pilots at risk. As drone technology continues to advance, these aircraft are expected to play an even greater role in future conflicts. The future of air warfare will likely involve a combination of manned and unmanned systems working together. They will form a seamless network of sensors, shooters, and command and control nodes,